How long did it take to build the Acropolis? Are you curious about the time it took to construct one of the most iconic landmarks in the world? The Acropolis of Athens is a fascinating site that showcases the brilliance of ancient Greek architecture. Under the leadership of the Athenian statesman Pericles, the Acropolis transformed into a monumental complex during the Golden Age of Athens. The Acropolis is not just one building. It is a collection of remarkable structures. The most famous among them include the Parthenon, the Propylaea, the Erechtheion, and the Temple of Athena Nike. The main construction phase for these structures took place during the second half of the 5th century before Common Era. The Parthenon, which is the largest and most recognized temple on the Acropolis, began construction in 447 before Common Era. It was mostly completed by 438 before Common Era. However, finishing touches, including statues and decorative elements, continued until around 432 before Common Era. This means that the main temple took approximately 15 years to build, while the entire process lasted about 15 to 16 years. During this same period, other significant structures were also being constructed. The Propylaea, which serves as the grand entrance to the Acropolis, was built between 437 and 432 before Common Era. This construction overlapped with the later stages of the Parthenon's completion. The Temple of Athena Nike, a smaller yet elegant temple, began construction around the same time as the Propylaea but faced interruptions due to the Peloponnesian War. Its completion occurred between 421 and 409 before Common Era. The Erechtheion, another important temple on the Acropolis, was also built during this period, likely starting after the Parthenon and continuing into the early 400s before Common Era. If you consider the entire span from the start of the Parthenon to the completion of the last major temple, the building campaign lasted about 40 years. However, the core monuments, especially the Parthenon and Propylaea, were constructed within a shorter overlapping time frame of about 15 years. So, to answer the question, the main monuments of the Acropolis were built in stages over several decades. The most famous buildings took about 15 years each, but the entire project under Pericles took around 40 years to reach completion when including all major temples and gates. When you visit the Acropolis, you are witnessing the legacy of ancient Athens, with each building telling part of the story of the city's power and artistic achievement.